No, eso es lo que hace el condenado. ¿Pero a quién fue? ¿A quién lo tiró? Sí. Es que las mujeres lo están chavando. ¿A quién? ¿Cómo es que se llama? Revolcó Miguel el condenado. El cabrón está loco. Coño, yo monté ese uniforme chévere, el que hice ahí de Dynasty.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your San Diego Padres.
Coming up on the first pitch, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go? And now, Trey Turner. This one in the air. Machado.
Que es el bate. Sí,
He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010.
¿Qué setting es ese? Gameplay. Hitting. Ok, ya, está bien. Sí. Dale, ya está. Ya lo puse ahí para probar. Estaba por hacerlo y se me había olvidado y me lo cortaste ahora. Y adiós.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball right side. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Two down, bases empty.
I'm vivo, again,
for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Fouled off left side. Two out, spaces empty. This one in the air. Arise. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Con Alberto. Ay, mi madre. Después sale el vecino ahí.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
El R.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. This guy. Who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Pitch misses, outside. And that's ball 1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Este condenado tiene un single en la
Luis
mano,
Ariz
¿viste?
stands
Era
in.
está aquí, ¿quién era? ¿Quién está aquí? Lo ponen perfect y da una línea para el Ciore.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Turner pulls it down and there's two gone.
Era el bebé.
Machado up here.
Era el bebé, el amor de mi vida. Ah, míralo. Lo sacó ayer.
And Manny gets a piece.
Ya lo de 13-3 con este.
Foul ball. Two outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove.
No, la sacó después que el Rayfield y el catcher dejaron caer un bombo.
Top of the second. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Cease back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Diablo.
This one hammered.
Wow. Salte.
Got a little anxious on
Yeah.
that changeup right there, and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And quickly one away in the second.
Castellano, papi.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hayward going back. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Dándole el botón para brincar.
Now batting Max Kepler. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
Diablo.
Line drive. Hauls
Ah,
it in.
también a mí se me lesionó el Merrill. Sí. Del equipo. Sí.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
Oh, yeah.
He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Let's go, Gavin. Oh, yeah. Toma.
Hit hard, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Machete para primera.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it
yeah,
gets.
no,
Got to stride the load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Qué madre.
Stop. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Xander Bogaerts. There goes the runner. Swinging a foul straight back. Cronenworth at first, one gone.
Este que tiene que explotar
Runner
mano
goes again.
bateando.
Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Me encanta
New
este
inning getting
parque.
started. And now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
De los Piratas también es bueno. De los Piratas y no te ves lejos, San
And that is
Francisco.
out of play.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Y este Ramulto.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Ahí está el loquito ese.
Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Top of the third, no score. That missed by a lot, and it's a full count. And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ripped on a line. Snags it, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Jason Hayward.
Hayward, ven aquí, Kevin.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8.
Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Maldonado.
Machete, papi, mira.
That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, bud.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Brandon Lockridge. That one pushed foul.
Vaya. Ahí está, a ver el turno. Ponla en juego, chiquito, ponla en juego.
And here it comes.
Y ya, cafeta.
It's an immaculate inning.
Ajá, se fue con... Está bien.
As we go to the top of the 4th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
Lo pasó.
Swing, but he held up.
No lo pasó, árbitro. Coño.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Arise. Takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now it's Alec Bohm. Outside. 1-0. 4th inning underway. No score. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Tatis hauls it in, 2 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Kyle Schwarber.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Inside, just
dámela. Coño. Ese bicheo, diablo.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
On to first. Schwarber out of the play. He's thrown 4 shutout innings.
Empezar a batear porque imagínate.
And we're back. And now, Fernando Tatis Jr.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far.
Yeah,
He's over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
There's a swing and a drive.
Este condeno está bien duro porque en todos los swings me he quedado atrás.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
Vamos
He's
a
0 for 1.
Vamos arriba.
To the right side.
La mierda.
Steps on first for the out. Here comes Manny Machado. Flying to left.
Dale, mi bebé.
Manny Machado.
And Manny gets a piece.
El Manny.
That one off the mark. And it's a ball and a strike. And that's fouled off. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Me tira ahí un perreíto ahí, dale.
Back against the
Ahí
wall
está,
with 2 strikes, but found
vamos,
away. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit in the air, left field. Kepler. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Fastball is outside.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Sorry.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground, out to short.
Sorry.
Bogarts with the throw to first. One away here in the 5th. Max Kepler at the plate. Both runs so far. And that's downstairs and outside.
Suave. Este condenado tiene que explotar ahí en San Diego.
That misses. And now 2-0. The Phils hitless so far in the game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Raging back towards the wall.
Vamos arriba, coño. Y bien leído que fuera.
Brings back a homer.
Vamos, que tarde, coño.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Trying
to center his first time, he's 0 for 1.
Fuck.
Here's a high chopper. Machado. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Vamos allá, coño.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Wheeler back to work. Foul ball there. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Castellanos makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Vamos arriba.
He swings and fouls one off. Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Soy, sigue peleando el turno. Vamos arriba. Sigue peleando el turno. Como yo veo a ti.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Realmuto up with it, fires the first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Ay,
Down the
bendito.
line, and that's foul. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
This one in the air. Cronenworth makes the grab, one away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Qué madre, era perdernos a Hitler.
Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority. Instead
Ya, se me quedó ahí.
And forget it.
Ay, qué cojones. Se cruzó el condenado porque lo tiré bien pegado.
It's 2-0. So 2 down.
Mira, ya lo dónde quedó esa bola. Qué madre de verdad. Igualito si se algún día real.
Ball 1. That misses off the outside edge.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play,
Mira, otra vez se queda en el medio. Está igualito que en Villa Real este condenado.
And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one lifted to left. Hayward makes the grab on the run.
Vaya, me rompió el no.
Back here in San Diego, here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brandon Lockridge, the next to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand has to hurry.
Ay,
Nice
coño.
play. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2.
Están bajando como locos para allá. Para acá, para Austin. Zebra, sí.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Domingo han trabajado. Sí.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Stepping in, Luis Arias. Up the middle, makes the catch in and over.
Hey.
Back here at Petco Park, top of inning number 7, and now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
This one chopped up the middle. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler.
The left fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch.
Diablo, que condena, árbitro
things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And now 2-0.
2-0.
Just missed.
Ya, te voy a dar un bateador. No. Ya estás cruzándote mucho. Te voy a enfrentar, te crees que por ahí, ¿eh?
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side, Arias. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. JT Realmuto steps in.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Manny Machado.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next pitch is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. And that'll bring Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand batter.
Sí, para que sepa, y en qué momento. Vaya.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Bola.
Swing
Ya,
and miss.
coño.
And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for
Ya
the
lo
strikeout.
The batter, number 9.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
He's under it. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2. And here comes Sander Bogarts.
Pica ahí de una granada.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Run around the move. Got him.
Diablo, qué ópera. No toca la bola.
9. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Bryson Stott.
Vamos allá. Salte para la Salte. Controlaste una
New
entrada.
arm out of the bullpen, Adrian Morejon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
96 el sinker, papi.
And that's too high.
Sí.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Lockridge. 1 up, 1 down.
Soy.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
There's the strike.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Turner now. Way inside.
La Turner, yo con ese espíritu bateaba como el diablo en el 2024.
And there's a foul ball.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there.
Hey.
Talk about the power fastball, but
Estilo
he's
me
working a
gusta
little
y tiene un
different.
timing bueno.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. It's 3-0.
Se la tiré 3 veces ahí.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one.
Escucha como le gritan.
Fought off foul.
Qué cabrón.
On a bounce right side, Cronenworth tosses to first. Out number 3.
Put your hands up, single and ain't looking for no man. Got your own, you ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand.
Vamos allá.
On to the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Jason Hayward. Wheeler back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Swings and misses. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Next to hit, Martin Maldonado.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish. Right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone. So you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit, and is now. Nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Number 45, Matt.
Pensando que iba para el bullpen.
One down, base is empty. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sí, porque aquí no hay bullpen. Recuerdo que te había dicho que lo quitaron por el tiempo.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The Padres
trailing
by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Settles underneath it, 2 away. Last chance for the Padres. Next for the Padres, Brandon Lockridge. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first.
Ay, espérate, yo lo tengo en otra entrada.
Here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitchers duel in this.
Qué madre, de verdad. Es que, mira, es que no sé por qué me sale con 8 y tengo que cambiarlo, que jodienda, de verdad. Le invito a tu parque. Diablo, cogí una dona ahí con que. Dale para tu parque, invita. Mira, pero que me dieron pastiquetos. Él. Ajá. Sí, y. Hudson. Off. Y. Déjame que era lo otro. Y lo de los árbitros, average. Hey. Está bien. Ay. Coño, este Anthony viendo el live y no comenta, mano. Es increíble, mano. Anthony tiene que comentar. Tiene que darle like a la campanita, suscribirte a mi canal. Yo no te voy a seguir enviándote la notificación. Carajo. De Anthony, de verdad. Usar con un old school. Seis. Diablo, esos uniformes tan cabrones. Sí. Diablo, esos uniformes. No, yo también. Sí, este juego es bien difícil batear. Usa la Guriel. Ay, no. No voy a hacer de eso. Uy. Sí. Yo no sé. Ajá, llegó a salir positivo. Ah, sí, es verdad. Yo creo que sí.
Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show.
Con Oakland.
It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Baltimore Orioles.
Vaya.
Just about ready to roll. And on the mound now, Charlie Moore.
How
about a scouting report on him?
Right fielder,
Try to stay back for that power changeup.
Junior.
Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And he's out on the tag. Luis Ariz stands in.
Dale, sí.
The first baseman, number
Está la
4,
última
Luis
ya, muchacho.
Ariz.
Vamos allá. Sí, pero este condeno tira bien.
And first offering is fouled off. To the right side.
Mira.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Morton, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Baltimore. And on the hill, the big righty, Michael King.
Dale.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
In the air, left field, down the line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Man at first, one away. Chop to third.
Wow.
And it goes just foul.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
To first, might be 2. Ariz. Toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth
A 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
No.
The pitch.
No. Ahí está.
And there's one down. Gavin Sheets now at the plate.
Gavin Sheets.
And a foul ball.
Pero que ese palo dio Castellano ayer a los Dodgers.
Swinging a foul straight back. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the second out. It's Xander Bogaerts now. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short.
Ya lo conté eso. Dice que le había atrasado la bola.
And that is that. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Ese es prospecto de ellos.
In the air, right field. Tatis settles under it and makes the catch. One down.
Las cartas de ellos estaban saliendo el año pasado.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Ya, de verdad que ese uniforme se ve bien HP.
Late on that fastball.
Wick.
That's long gone. That should put a jolt into this home run. It's 1-0. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one smoked out to left. Hayward pulls it down, and there's 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
The designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left.
Ahí está, Bogart. Ya lo corre como el diablo.
Across to first. That's the third out. One score in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward. Morton back to work. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. Brandon Lockridge will hit next. There goes Hayward. In the dirt.
Aye.
Hayward into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. And fouled off. Swings and misses. And now it's Elias Diaz. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. In the dirt, blocked. Hayward up to third on the wild pitch. Hayward stands at third with one gone in the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
No, Fernandito, dime algo con ese bate.
Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Vamos, Zoe, gol. Yo sé.
As they can't make the play.
Eso es. Le dio el brazo, muchacho.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it.
Tatis runs. Line drive.
Vamos.
And that's a fair ball.
Ahí está.
And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Triple Aray, vamos a activarnos.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Mira,
swings and hits one in the air out towards right field.
Blooper, vamos arriba. Rival, Padre de San Diego.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go again. And that is out of play. Runner on the move again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner goes again.
Le iba a dejar pasar, hermano.
In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here in Baltimore, set for the bottom of the third, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. On the ground to short, Bogarts fields it cleanly, tosses to first, 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. So up next, Jackson Holiday. That one fouled off. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hayward snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. It's in and out of his glove.
Vamos.
Still able to fire over.
The
throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Here's Adley Rutschman, flying to left his first time. And that misses. Ball 1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Machado makes the grab, and that will end the inning. On to the fourth. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. And it's fouled away. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play. And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. That's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Westberg goes after that one for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one outside. 1-2 to count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. In the air, right field. Tatis racing over to make the catch. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah.
Down to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Get out of town.
Diablo, clase de palo.
He hammers one out to center. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball. And that chance handled. Over to first. That ends the frame. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. We're tied now with 3 apiece. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Lockridge. Gets the bunt down the right side. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Elias Diaz. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to third. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over.
Fernando
Tatis Jr.
Clobber to right field, way back. And they grab the lead. It's 4-3.
Well, he did a tremendous job of letting that pitch travel and get deep. That's the only way you can hit it hard the other way. A slurve on the outside corner of the plate. He gets rewarded for it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Luis Arias digs in now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Kjerstad makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Vaya. Se caiga.
And there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bogarts makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Uy.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Casi se la deja ahí, por eso mismo, a ver si cerraba el cero. Uno, dos y tres, a ver. Qué madre.
And we're level. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
2 outs. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop.
Mira, no tiró el condenado.
Can't get the out, and now the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis makes the catch, and the inning is over. This solo homer tied it for the O's. It's now tied 4-4. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore, top 6. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Morton back to work. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Into center. Henderson makes his way towards it. And there's one down. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 2 in this one.
Morton ha cogido palo igual que King.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
All ones the count.
Gets down, base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Cronenworth runs. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw, safe.
He made it safe.
And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Hard hit right side. And he's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
This to third. Tosses across the first. Bogarts retired. That's out number 3.
No vuelvo a usar el equipo.
Back now at Oriole Park. Now here is Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Inside, and the count is 2-2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's into the bleachers.
5 jonrones.
Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-4.
Sí, taco cría ahí como que tú vas a... El que se va para las ventas es este muchacho. Cabrón.
Jeremiah Estrada on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fires over to first. And O'Neill is retired. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. He's already homered in this game. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Ball, one strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. O'Hearn at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Chopper to second.
Qué madre.
Whips it to first.
5 honrones, mano. 4.
And we're back. New inning.
Le fue también. Ya hicieron lo que tienen que hacer.
Getting started. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now pitching.
Hey. ¿Y dominicano, eh?
Number 78. Get here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brandon Lockridge will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. 1 down, base is empty.
Pícala.
And that quickly, 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
En otro lado.
Ball, that's out.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the
Me he dado
catch for the
cuenta,
out.
muchachos, que no gano desde que sacaron a Mary.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Second baseman, Jackson
Holiday.
Holiday.
Ay, te la puso
Swing
por
and a
el
foul
medio,
straight
que
back.
viene.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. One out. Runner at second. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. One out, the runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball out to left field. Hayward under this one. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy,
Hey.
very
Ay, la
athletic
verdad,
as well.
yo creo que por eso mismo, yo no sé
Very
por
nice
qué a él
play
se le
call
clavó
back
la
to get it
carrera,
out.
mano, que no
Late in this
estaba
ball
tan
game.
mal.
Rutschman at the plate now.
De la
That's
nada,
ball 1.
mano. Yo digo que es que todo el mundo la cogió con él.
And another ball.
Eso fue. Y a diablo, mira.
Way inside. Gets away.
Se perdió este.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Holiday on third with 2 out. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Now
Pretty much
batting,
gifted him
the
first
center.
base.
New pitcher on now, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Mullins, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no
Lejos,
advance from the
lejos,
runners.
lejos.
breaking ball in there for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that's downstairs. And now 3-1.
Te voy a decir algo si sabes del turno.
Bounce to the right.
Mano, no lo estaba ni moviendo, lo estaba dejando en el medio y que los pichos rompientes salieron por donde. ¿Ahí dónde va? Vamos para allá.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Pico.
And it falls.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up.
Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. They get one.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And that one fouled off.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Now this is a rocket to left. Base hit into the outfield. Tatis comes in to score. And it's an RBI single tie game here in the 8th.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped.
Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Mierda,
And a count 1-2. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. Has room, and he makes the catch. So now here's the DH, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
To third. Whips it to Mountcastle. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Mira que está ahí, Kenny.
And that one fouled off. Late swing, fouled off.
Nope, outside.
Oh, that got him. And the
go-ahead
run is on base.
Este tipo está bien regado porque ni lo moví casi.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Esto está carajo.
So they turn to their closer, Robert Suarez.
If you're base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs
some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Now batting,
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fought off foul. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swinging a foul out of play.
Oh, te loca.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. O'Hearn swings through it for strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Y la toco con la puntita. Diablo, qué sucio.
Into center base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the...
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Sí. Eso es. Besito de coco.
Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the ninth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And a knee-high strike to Xander Bogaerts.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now
so digging in, Jason Hayward. 1 for 3. And that's outside. 1-0. 1 out, base is empty.
Ahí está. La última que viene.
And he swings through that one.
Hey.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Whips it to Mountcastle, and that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Lockridge. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count is 0-2. And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Suarez back to work.
And
the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep.
Hablamos después, hablamos. Diablo.